I mean, we have a match in roughly 2 minutes. I'm super excited. And what's really exciting is that tonight, in the match against Bridge with Music, I'm playing with my regular partner, Garrett. And we are playing some really, really fun systems and some fun carding as well. Uh, so, for those of you who are here early, I give you guys a quick rundown. Basically, we're playing 2 over 1 when we're unfavorable, some 10 to 13 1 no transfer Walsh when we're playing when we're non-vol versus non-vol. When we're non-vol versus vol, we are playing when we're non-vol versus vol, we are playing favorable pass, which is a strong pass system. And when we're vol versus vol, we're playing a transfer precision system. So I think that's going to be really exciting. And then we'll see what happens. Yeah, just really excited, waiting for this match to start. Very, very fun. All right, we're getting into the table here, so gonna hit the table with our mildly lengthy pre-alerts. Oh. Looks like a little bit of connection issues with Garrett here. Okay. Playing against. Okay. Okay, so quick reminder of what we're playing here. So the vulnerability is not vulnerable versus not vulnerable. So we're playing a 10 to 13 1-0 Trump transfer Walsh system with unbalanced diamond. This is very interesting. I think I'm going to pass because I have a really bad hand. Typically, you never pass in this situation, but my partner does have the option of bidding 2 spades here if he was really strong, so I think I'm just going to pass. I mean, I'm always okay with playing a 4-3 fits in these type of situations at the 1 level. Really not a problem. And if I bid 2 diamonds, it's well, we play XYZ here, so it was unlikely to improve the situation. Okay. Looks like we're in a pretty reasonable spot. Might be slightly better to being 1-0. Probably not. Looks like they're going to quickly catch some club tricks for in that case. This is. Give me one moment. It looks like my stream capture is not working so well. I'm gonna try and add source here. Okay. Hang on. This is not going incredibly great, but that's okay. Okay, so that appears to work. Okay, so sorry about this, but it would appear that my things was not working for some odd reason. So I apologize for that. It's okay, we have a nice, good first-hand dummy, so I don't have to worry about too much, which is really nice. So I get to adjust the stream as much as I want. Okay, looks like we're all set. Once again, apologize for the situation, but was not paying too much attention to the play here. But just a quick recap: we ended up in one spade after a mildly shaky auction. Yeah, so there was like a weird display thing where apparently my browser capture was my screen capture was apparently just lagging behind for some reason. Oh well. Oh, hang on. I have to really turn down the volume on this thing. Sorry for those excruciating loud card clicking sounds. Alright, offline is definitely a reasonable situation here. I mean, these are small swings. I'm not going to worry too much about them when we're at imps. Okay, so when you're playing different systems based on vulnerabilities is often just to remind yourself at the beginning of every board what vulnerability is and what system you're playing. And in this vulnerability, we are playing a good old standard 15 to 17, no trump 2 over 1. Okay, the question here obviously is probably whether or not what I'm gonna lead here. Clubs and hearts are both reasonable options. I think given that East has a little bit more values, I think clubs is a little bit more passive. I'm gonna go with hearts. It's really more of a coin toss more than anything. And yeah, under these circumstances, it's already impossible for me to have costed a trick. Whereas if I let a club, it was possible that I'm. So the thing is, my partner can't really tell whether or not I have Queen Jack of Hearts or King Queen of Hearts here because we're playing Queen or 10 show some sequence. Okay, so it looks like my partner has Ace King. So I think I'm going to play 4 of Hearts here. Maybe he can make the read that I have the Ace of Diamonds, which might not be helpful to him, but. least puts the declare in a weird spot here. Do I ever play Jack of Clubs here? But my partner did lead 2 of diamonds, so that really stressed me to play another diamond back. To be fair, if this was the diamond holding, then I don't think we could have done anything by attacking clubs unless he had ace king of clubs. In which case I doubt he wasn't going to cash them at some point. Okay. Does he have the... Is it a claim from east? Maybe my partner has underled here from the king. And now east is in a really weird spot. But I mean, the diamonds on dummy, they're all good, I believe, so really should just be an easy claim for east here. To be fair, if I think my partner has king queen of clubs, they probably would have played it. Okay, it looks like this was always going to make, which I don't really have a problem with. Okay, so we're favorable, which is really crazy because now we are playing a strong pass system. And here I'm going to show spades over hearts here. So I'm going to open 1 diamond in our system which shows spades. It shows 4+ spades and 8 to 12 can be canapé with a minor. Okay, looks like my partner has bid 1 heart. But I think if I bid 2 hearts here, he'll figure out it's 4 hearts, 5 spades. Because if I was the other way around, I can open 1 club showing hearts. Now that's my reminder to start the stream. Well, 3 clubs looks like doubt about club losers, which I definitely have some problems with. I'm just going to pass, nothing particular to say. Because I really don't have a club stopper here, so I don't necessarily want to be playing 3-0. I really hope my partner gets to bid 3 spades or something to show like 3 spades or some kind of secondary support maybe. 3 diamonds is certainly a bid, but I think I have just shown my 5th. I think my partner already knows I have 5 spades, but really 3 spades is just here to say I don't have a club stopper. And I don't have a 5th heart, because I could have also bid 3 hearts here. I should probably be considering diamonds here as a place to play, but here we are. I'm really not mad about declaring with a hand like this. I mean, the thing is I really want my partner to declare 3-0 if he has a club stopper, but my hand is otherwise very fit to declare with the way the king jacks and the king 10s are laid out. The ace 10 is also somewhat helpful. Oh, thank you. This is a very nice hand. Okay. Okay. Well, we have a little bit of problems with hands like this, but I think as long as spades split nicely, we're gonna be okay. Okay, it's certainly plausible. If spades are 5-1, we are in trouble, but I'm going to ignore these problems for now. So spades are 5-1. That's not great. So really the spot, obviously, we should have been in the 6 diamonds, but there's maybe a chance that it was better for me to bid some number of it was maybe better for me to raise diamonds after my partner has bid 3 diamonds, but it was a weird spot. Okay, so I now obviously really just need to play to my outs. It's definitely plausible if clubs are 7-3-2-1, in which case I think the only way for me to maybe make it is if I play king of spade, playing hearts towards an ace, and then king of diamonds, which and if I don't do that, they always have the option of playing a spade to me. And there's a reasonable chance of me end playing west here. Let's hope this play works. If West has another club here, I'd be really sad, but he doesn't. So if I didn't miscount anything, I believe I'm making the contract here. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this is oh, they pitched a club at some point, I guess. Oh no, because I roughed a 3rd club at some point. Yeah, great, wonderful. Pretty obvious, play to your chances at the end there. Yeah, I mean, it's really unfortunate we couldn't get to 6 diamonds on this hand. Maybe it's easier if I opened 1 spade and it goes like 1 spade, 2 diamonds at the other table. If their north was north has to push a little bit, but it's certainly plausible to get yourself there. Oh well, I'm not gonna worry too much about it. Okay, I have a really bad hand. which is not great. My option here, my partner and I played don't here, but I think with a 3 count, I'm just going to pass here. You know, like, it's quite possible that 1-0 doubled only really goes down 1. It's also possible that so I'm really just gonna pass with this really flat hand. And if my partner has a good hand, there's a good chance that like my partner had a shapelier hand, there was a solid chance that they could have maybe bid something there. Okay. See if they have their convention card posted for carding. Looks like second, fourth. Came from ace king to ass count. Attitude here. So 10 looks like some kind of honor lead, or second if nothing, maybe. Interesting. Oops, did not mean to click that. Make sure the stream is alive. Excellent. To check. I don't know how many tricks my partner's going to get out with, but also it seems like one of those hands that are very likely to mirror results both tables, because I think North has a very obvious one to overcall. So I'm not too worried about it, unless it's one of those weird breakpoint hands where East doesn't have enough points to penalty double if West's opening point could be slightly weaker, which would be a bit unfortunate, but it would be what it is. Yeah, this is going to be an awkward choice for my partner here. Because it looks like... I'm not sure what's entirely going on in hearts. Or diamonds for that matter. I don't know what's going on in anything in this hand. But if my partner plays low here, West is probably still on lead. And if West plays another spade, you're more committed to just playing the queen. So my partner probably here decides on whether or not he wants to play ace or a queen. Or low, just in case that matters. Not entirely certain what cases it would matter, but you get a little bit more info of West, which is always welcome. So they play 9, then 10, which seems like they probably either have a jack or some mysterious circumstances is happening here. Seems unfortunate that East has found a very good lead, but this is still a very tricky hand to both declare and defend, I think. This would definitely get awkward if East decides to play a spade into my partner's hand. I think 2 clubs doesn't play any better, which really means that, and 2 clubs is probably just as penalizable, which means that if I decided to run, it would have also done nothing. Is my partner playing for East, for West being... Well, that's interesting. My partner could try to strip the spade and play diamond here. Because West is out of... Then you can at least grab... You can maybe try and grab 2 tricks in diamonds and then make this only down 2. Seems like a reasonable play here. If you can read that. So I think my partner has a pretty reasonable ace of spades, small diamond to the jack play. Yeah, my partner's probably just counting whether or not West has the ace queen of diamonds, because that play would be a bit more disastrous if East has one of the diamond honors. I'm not really following the play that carefully, so can't really tell you what's going on. So it's 11:40. I think we're slightly behind schedule here, which is a bit disastrous. But it looks like the club got stripped, which is good. Hang on, what happened here? So you played a club that got stripped. Oh, I think it was really clear to play small diamond to jack here, because West is probably marked with the queen. Oh well. It is what it is. 800. Oh well. Okay, so we're unfavorable again. We're playing 2-1. Once again, very useful to keep on reminding yourself what systems you play. If you play multiple different systems across different vulnerabilities. I don't like this hand. I think this is like about an 8 to 10 for 3 or more spades raise. It's about there. Actually, hang on. I should stretch that to about 11, maybe. Maybe it's closer to like 7 to 10, but oh well. The Kingleton is really not good, and if it was just King 8 5-2, if it was the exact same hand, I have a small club doubleton, small club singleton, then I'd probably rate my hand exactly the same. Then my partner bets 3 diamonds, which I believe is some kind of game try. If it's hell, I think this is natural. Well, we play natural game tries, so I'm just going to jump to 4 spades. I mean, I have a max for my 2 spade. I was kind of downgrading when I bid it, so no real reason not to go. I get to watch back as my partner declare again, which is always exciting. It's a good time to sip more water. Say good luck, partner. Looks like 4 spades is exactly where we're supposed to be. Not a trick more, not a trick less. I'm not so sure I would have been as brave if I had a club small singleton, but it would have worked out on this hand as well. Seems like a fairly boring hand, quite frankly, but oh well. My partner's trying to squeeze out an over trick here and there. Always reasonable. And it'll probably end a small heart to the queen. See if West goes up with the king if they have it. They did, and they did. So looks like a claim for making. Okay, I have an 11 high, favorable. We're playing strong pass. Okay, well, I don't have to worry about this anymore. I can just pass. This is probably the easiest pass I will ever make in my life. Like, there's just really no reason to bid here. Quite frankly, I think I would have more urge to bid if I was a Yarbrough with the exact same shape. Then I would at least be somewhat thinking about Sykes, but here there's really no reason to do anything. That seems like a welcoming development. 9 of clubs here is definitely a reasonable lead by me. It's a suit preference signal. And East honestly has more major holdings more often than he has. They have club holdings. So 9 of clubs here seems like a very reasonable lead if it actually goes 2 diamond pass. The question is, my partner decides to double here. Okay, my partner did not. Okay, I'm just making the 9 of clubs lead because Jack of clubs is probably exposing my honors a little too much. If East has queen here, I suppose they'd always play the 10, but okay, it looks like they don't. My partner is thinking about the suit preference signal he's going to send me. I mean, to be fair, it was always going to be suit preference signal because we play a high spot card as for suit preference. Yeah, let me just recall myself what he played here. 4, relatively small card, but could certainly be playing with a 2. Quite frankly, I don't think playing a club here costs ever because I know my partner's marks with the queen here. Okay, so it was low. Yeah, okay, now it's really obvious. But the thing is, I just don't want to play that card in my hand. I mean, if my partner is holding queen doubleton, if clubs are 4 triple 3, then maybe this is a bit unfortunate, but forcing East to rough here is definitely not the worst thing in the world. I just don't want to be in hand. I mean, I just really want East to play cards is really the answer I have here. Okay, now the question is, do I cash King of Hearts, then play a small heart? Do I play a small heart? Because I know my partner is marked with the ace. So really I want to play King of Hearts, small heart, just to make the defense really easy. Maybe it just never mattered, but here we are. There's a possibility East mess up and pitches here. Not really, no, but anyways. I'm not really counting, honestly, but here we are. I suppose the King of Diamonds is always winning, so might as well play low here. I'm really not thinking that much, quite frankly. But all I know is that the contract is set and nothing really mattered in the end. Okay, so we're playing vulnerable against vulnerable. We're playing precision. The thing about when we play precision is we actually play multi 2 diamond, and then we move the precision 2 diamond over to 2 hearts. 6 plus. I'm trying to decide what's the easiest way to write this. Maybe like this. And then about 5 to 9. I put a 10 here. Really make this clear. Okay, looks like my partner has decided to bid 2 hearts past or correct, in which case I'm always passing here. Well, I'm gonna pass here. Given that my partner's 2 hearts bid, it's not really hearts. Maybe my partner bids 3 hearts again for pass correct if they think their hand deems such a bid. What to lead? Small heart here seems reasonable. 9 of hearts also seem reasonable. Do I value suit preference? Well, given that I have an ace of clubs, I might. Once again, we play 9 of hearts as asking for suit preference. Here, it's a high spot card. Maybe it's better to lead one of my doubletons, but here I am. My partner's played the 8, so that's for having the card in spades. Does my partner also have ace king of spades here? Well, my partner also have a queen singleton of clubs frequently here. Huh. That's interesting. So we lead low from doubleton as consequence of what we play. I want to play 6 of hearts here just to say I don't have good hearts. So it's definitely possible if my partner has a king of diamonds here, wants to play a small diamond. Okay, well, hearts are 6-3-3-2, so my hearts are now officially worthless. I might as well go cut up because I have an easy exit in the Queen of Hearts. Maybe I'm actually squeezing my partner, I don't know, but it seems irrelevant. Okay, down 2, can't complain. Maybe my partner was supposed to find the double there, but we actually had the double major fit, but I don't think we actually had 4 hearts, so yeah, we don't have 4 hearts. We always lose 4 tricks, assuming they play clubs somewhat in time. Okay. So it doesn't really matter what system we play here because the opponents have started the auction, and it looks like the auction is not that interesting. So West has hearts and diamonds, East has spades. Okay, I have to think about what type of lead I want to give. And I think 7 of clubs is the answer here. I mean, leading dummies suit may also be a reasonable... Like, leading 5 of diamonds here is definitely an option, but... Okay, well, I guess West is 6-4. Or maybe even 7-4 in these type of situations. Really nice 7-4. Or else probably win bet 2 diamonds round 2. Or we could 6-4. Definitely all possible. Okay. It looks like it's a Roman keycard auction. Okay, 2 no queen. Well, I don't have to worry about leading unless East leaps to 6 no here, which is really the good part. And maybe the answer, if that's the case, I'm just going to lead a heart. Because it's the most passive lead. Okay. Well, let's see what my partner leads here. Wow. So it looks like we're setting them. Because 5 hearts is 2 no queen. So my partner holds the king of hearts. But unless the hearts are what, 8-2-2-1, and they decide not to finesse for some reason. I mean, unless my partner has the ace of hearts, in which case nothing matters. It's just set.
Also seems unlikely West has 8 hearts. But also West is likely holding diamond losers they're trying to think about ways to get rid of. Well, can't really complain about ending on a hand like this. Let's hope our our teammates don't get into trouble. Speeds are 5, 4, 3, 1. Doesn't really matter. Okay, now they're deciding whether to pull or finesse for the hearts, I guess. Yeah, so the not so good boards of the set was definitely board 4. And board 3 was also not good because 6 diamonds is really cold. But it's not exactly a 6 diamonds that everyone's going to get to. So that's the hope. Board 7 was pretty good for us. Board 6 was pretty good for us. Board 1 was, it doesn't matter too much. It's almost a 5M swing. Board 2. Maybe there's more noise on the other side if it goes 1 spade, 2 spades or something like that. Well, I'm going to pitch a diamond here. No real reason to rough. Or at least try to rough. Maybe I was supposed to pitch a club there. It doesn't matter. I don't think. West still appears to be in deep think. West has 10 ace, looks like. Garrett might be seriously just considering playing low here. So it looks like hearts are 6, 3, 2, 2. Partner is just holding the king of hearts for fun. Unless, of course, West lied for fun. Which is plausible always. I guess West is, if I'm West, I guess the only real thinking here is whether or not I'm trying to go down only 1. And my partner has the king here. But I should get the last, oh no. Okay. Yeah, okay. Well. Let's go kibitz the other table. Well, that's not great. So yeah, oh, it's one of those weird breakpoint hands where East, I personally would still probably double with Matt's hand here, given what's going on. Yeah, this is a little rough. Over our table, it's a little tricky to get to 6 diamonds. I'm not entirely certain here. Two spades here usually is game forcing, which makes 3 hearts pretty normal, but then the pass seems abnormal. I'm not entirely certain what's going on here. So board 6, they're in 1-0 west. What were us at? Well, I forgot where we're at, but hang on. Maybe restore the hand. And then I can't recall. Oh, right, we're in 2 diamonds, setting them down 1. This is probably a reasonable chance of getting some sympathy imps. Imps here actually matters a lot because every imp is worth a little bit more VP when you're behind, which is always nice. I mean, the 5 diamond bid was, well, it's a really good feel, I think. Maybe I should bet 4 diamonds over my partner's 3 diamonds. Okay, push here is a bit unfortunate, but we got a pretty good score here. I'm gonna assume they're gonna go to 3 hearts. Which means we get 2 imps here. Assuming perfect defense. We'll take it. In the Swiss, it's always worth just trying to get some VPs. Did we lose 3 hearts? They made it. That's unfortunate. Oh yeah, you just can't play back a heart here. Costs a couple heart tricks, which is not great. Okay, let's see these results. Okay, 15. That's not bad. That means we got 13 in these last 2 boards. That's pretty good. Well, I guess we shall. I guess we'll see you guys on Friday. All right. It's a bit of a brutal match here in the end, but you know, it's tough. Bridges like that.